brought it up on my phone to make sure that the sounds were balanced. It's, What Remains of Edith Finch. Finch? And I'm not entirely sure what it's about. But if you can hear the music of the game and my voice, then I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, so let's jump into, I guess, new game. I think it's more just story based. Yes? I literally just fired it up and went to the controls to... Whoa. Ah! It's movie time. Oh. Well, the graphics are nice. What's in this book?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
It's a pretty house. Oh, thank you. It might be a little, glitchy because of the amount of processing due to this game.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Did you tell us? Ooh, can we check the mail? Not a house like this. This is an adorable house.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
So grab them. Grab your mail. Alright.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Did our narration just fall to the ground? That's amazing. Oh.
In her will, my mother
Is
left
it
me a
looking
key,
like...
but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or
Glitchy
she thought
on your
the
end?
mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Do I want to go on this way? Probably should have went the other way. But this looked like the forest, and I want to go into the forest. Into the forest.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
I don't know.
As if they're
noisy.
about to say something, but never do.
There's a lot of frogs. I have no idea. I've never played the game before. I'm not even sure why I picked it up. I think someone recommended it to me, so I just threw it on my list and I bought it a while ago.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's an amazing house. Can I just say that right now?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Is he gonna kill you? Okay, I guess we're gonna go inside. What, grab? No, I can't. I'm stuck in
I
a
hoped
very
the
set
key might
path.
unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay. Get a rock. You need a rock? I don't know if it's a scary game or not. I'm not sure I like how,
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
let's see. Alright, let me try to lower the graphics down to... just throw everything down to a medium and see what happens. What's VSync? I don't even know. Is that a little better? Oh, that looks better. It looks like it's not as chunky. This is not a scary game. You're with me and I'll protect you. We're just looking through an old house. It's a little spelunking. Look, we have Saturn. There's nothing to be afraid of Saturn.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Oh my god.
But instead of a
I want this
family,
home.
there were just memories of one.
How many pieces of toast does one person need? Taste of Thailand. Flour, salt, water, yeast. What do you want to bet that's on cooking bread? The pleasure of Japanese cooking. Alright. Wow, 2 ovens. I'm so jealous. Ew. That I'm not jealous of.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Let's go in the kitchen where the
table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Why'd everyone
It was like a
stop and
bomb
leave?
had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Just a little bit. Oh, what's this?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Is this a story about her great-grandmother?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Look at all the books.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank? Gracious. There's a box.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
I hope there won't be a test on this later because I'm not going to remember.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Ooh. Who hangs violins on the wall? Excuse me? I need some explanation about this door here.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Ooh, I want to be buried in the library. There is no such thing as too many books. How do I get out of the... Oh, there we go.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Can we take the ride? I guess we're hoofing it. That is actually a lot
After
of
Milton
books.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, am I supposed to go through that peephole? Or go look through that peephole? What's over here? That's actually a lot. I love this. I want all these books.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, that's interesting. It's like a house where you know, people like
Whenever people
live
ask
in
me about my family,
memorial mode? I don't know.
the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I don't want to know about Barbara. I want to know about why everyone has their own room that's boarded up.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Huh. Do we get to find our door?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
I want to break it. Look at all that caulking. That's not very long.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What? Ew. Ew. Why would you do that? Don't share rooms with dead people. Oh, there's more.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
This is really weird.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
A little morbid, maybe?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright. In we go through this crazy house.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Meow. He was good at painting.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's so pretty.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Whose room is this? Did we find her room yet? Ooh.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I think I'm digging this. It's creepy, but I also dig it. Like, it's just a creepy concept. Oh. I guess there are people who do this with, when their children pass away. Leave everything untouched.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
She didn't eat her hamster, did she?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
It's got poopies.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Nope. Nope. Should not be locked in your own room. That's like creepy. Oh, she got bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
Ew. You're not supposed to eat that. You sure as hell aren't supposed to eat
I
holly.
ate a lot of things that night.
Don't eat holly berries. They're poisonous. but I'm pretty sure they make you vomit first.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh. That's a thing, I guess. Oh, I can't go that way. Can I jump? I can jump.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come back, birdie.
Mom
just
and
wanna be your
Dad
friend.
didn't even look at me.
Where's that bird? There's that bird.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh, I have control.
Rabbits.
Where are the rabbits? I see no rabbits. Don't look!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
This girl's just hungry. This is what happens when you don't feed your kids. You know, animals and eat other animals.
A mama rabbit.
More rabbits?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Girl, you out of your mind.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I'm a-coming for something.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh no.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
How old is this child? Like 5? What is over here? Now I just want to explore the water. Oh, it's the seal. Oh shoot. running. These controls are really a little...
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I a snake now? I'm an octopus. Oh, I see how movement works now.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm gonna find these people and then eat them.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Nom 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 nom.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? I'm gonna eat ya.
Belly with a rust. Belly with a rust. Belly with a rusty razor. What shall I do with a drunk sailor? What shall I do
You don't need to worry about the drunken sailor anymore. We gotta get the captain. I'm going for it. If I can get that bird too. Hey, mister.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Was it pizza? Because pizza's pretty damn good.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Is it poopies? Don't eat the poopies. Is Mama dead? Her mama dead? We just went through the toilet. That's pretty gross.
I got closer and closer.
We're back in our room.
All of my stomach started growling,
All of my stomachs.
and suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm delicious. She has really good handwriting for a small child.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.